Okay, I have to tell you a funny story because this reminded me of it. But yesterday we all got together for our younger brother Tyler's birthday for lunch. That's all right. And so Alice came out and she was at lunch with us, and you started talking about football, specifically the Washington football team.
Oh yes,
and their recent win. And Alice said I got home from work last night, and she was like, "I've never seen Jay so animated as talking about that game."
Really?
Yes, she was like, it was the coolest thing ever to watch because you were like, and then this happened, and then this, and then what, and then this, and she just thought it was
interesting.
I thought it was really funny because you and I have definitely like had this bond over watching football throughout our life, and we've had season tickets to the Tech games and stuff before, but I don't think that she has ever really witnessed it, like so firsthand like that.
That's interesting.
So it was just really, I thought it was
maybe
funny.
an offer to back it up a step. I think football is one of those things that of the many interests we've had over the years, it's been like a very consistent one throughout time.
Sure.
That I've been able to share with lots of different friends from many walks of life, and that has always remained interesting to me, especially like the Washington football team and the Virginia Tech Hokies. I can always be excited about those things, and it's not hard to I think I'm always guarded when I talk about things that I really like, because inevitably people are not as enthusiastic, and I feel like I come off a little like over the top. But I don't feel like I feel like it's pretty safe to talk about football around most of my friends, especially here, because almost everyone likes Virginia Tech, and almost all my friends went there. So
right. We've probably talked about this before too, but I do think we live in a very unique part of the world where we don't have like pro sports teams, or really any other like allegiance based community like distractions even.
Yeah.
Like I could imagine if you lived somewhere that had like an NFL team, an NBA team, an MLB team,
right,
whatever, like that, you would literally be finding like it might be difficult because some of your friends might be more into hockey, and some of your friends might be more into baseball, and some of your friends might be more into football, and it's kind of like everybody gets divided a little bit, even though usually if that's the case, there's just more people in general. But here I feel like it is this like epicenter where we don't have any distractions. We all like one thing, and that is Virginia Tech football.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's that. So I don't know. I suppose that is probably a way in which that came out more. Maybe that's more of like a mark that I need to just like be more confident, or have. I obviously have very like low self-esteem in this particular area, in that kind of like talking about stuff that like people aren't gonna. I find that people are so rarely as enthusiastic about the things I like as I am, that I feel like I have learned over time that, or the learned behavior I have is that like that people aren't going to care as much, and you're probably annoying them, which I don't think is true.
I don't. But, yeah, look, I understand the line that you're trying to walk there, but I think in this particular case, like what Alice was witnessing, I think she thought was extremely cool, because it was getting to see you just be sort of like unfiltered, fully excited, no holds.
Yeah.
And there's something like really nice. It's kind of like getting to see someone who's extremely good at what they do, like in action, especially if it's someone who completely removed from that particular setting. So it's like they're extremely good at something, but you don't ever really get to witness it. And then you finally do, and you're like, whoa, like when you are in your element, like it is a different person. Right. And like that is cool. And I feel like that can be the case. Like just I think raw enthusiasm is typically more contagious than it is annoying. I would assert that.
Gonna go with that.
Yeah.
All right. I agree with you. I just have to be bolder, I suppose.
There you go.